Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Moletrap. I'm here with Cholera. We're going to be doing a single game from the set between Lecaf Oz and CJ Entis, and this is going to be a ridiculously exciting game. This is a Zerg versus Zerg, and I know some people don't like Zerg versus Zerg because it's so quick and dirty, but this is really going to be an epic Zerg versus Zerg game. This is basically two of the top Zerg players in the world right now. We've got Jaedong on the left of your screen and Effort on the right of your screen. Now, a lot of you might not have heard of Effort because he's kind of new on the scene, but basically this Pro League, he's kind of come out of nowhere and become CJ's basically ace. So he's basically the best player on CJ right now. He's up in the top Pro League standings along with, Lita and Flash and Jaedong this season. He is just owning the crap out of everyone. And not just that, he's not just beating people, he's looking good doing it. And just real quick to give you some background for this, basically both these players right now are at 80% win rate in Zerg versus Zerg. So both these players have their work cut out for them, even though they're both the top of their class. Now, Effort, he's only been playing a little while, so he's only got like 8 games under his belt, 7 or 8 games under his belt. But still, he's been beating some really decent Zerg players. So, he's going to be maybe a match for Jaedong. We're going to see.
Yeah, I actually think Effort, is actually 11 games, and I think he's only lost 2 of them. I believe that's what was going on in my head when I was saying over 80%, because technically, with a smaller sample size, Effort actually has a better ZVZ record than Jaedong, which is ridiculous. I mean, Jaedong, of course, is the best ZVZ of all time, ever. No other player's been as good as Jaedong ever in ZVZ, so this is really challenging the master here. Anyway, the red Zerg at the upper left is Effort, and the yellow Zerg at the 3 o'clock location at the right side is Jaedong. Jaedong obviously went on a 12-game Zerg vs. Zerg winning streak. It was broken in Game 13 by none other than Oversky. And Moletrap and I were talking about how, Zerg vs. Zerg is often rock, paper, scissors, where one build counters another but gets countered by another one. Well, Jaedong just throws bomb. Like, literally, that is Jaedong's throw every time, because it doesn't matter what build he does. He can go 12 hatch against 9 pool and win. He can go 9 pool against 12 hatch and win. He can go 12 pool against 12 hatch and win. He can do anything, basically. It's supposed to lose in a lot of situations, but then he wins. So we'll see. We'll see what happens if Jaedong pulls his magic again here against Effort.
Yeah, and I know I like to brag about it, but I did call it that Oversky had the the ability to beat Jaedong. By the way, at the time of this game, Jaedong's coming off a 5-game win streak in ZVZ, and Effort's coming off of a 6-game win streak in ZVZ. So both these players are on fire in this matchup too. So, I haven't seen a lot of Effort ZVZ, so I'm not sure if he's just been really good with his build order wins, or if he's actually got the same fire that Jaedong does. It'll be interesting to see if he can bust out the same level of skill that Jaedong does. So it looks like they're both doing kind of the same build so far, though. So it looks like it is going to come down primarily to skill and not any kind of a build order win. So we're really going to see a test of the skill of some two Titans right here.
Yeah, it was both 12 pool, 11 gas, by the way, and we'll see if they decide to expand with their second hatchery. Most likely, yes, I'm going to guess on Medusa. They're probably going to take their naturals. And yeah, we have seen, there's Jaedong expanding, and there is Effort expanding, I can see on the minimap. So both of them have gone 12 pool into expansion. It is a fairly safe build, unless your opponent goes something like 9 pool speed or something, in which case you can often lose to a very fast rush. On the other hand, of course, your opponent can go 12 hatch, and then you'll just be behind on economy if you do this build. But anyway, we're seeing Jaedong. Okay, so this is the big divergence here. Jaedong has gone for lair first with his first under gas. Meanwhile, Effort has gone for speed first. So Effort needs to capitalize on this situation and get off an early speedling attack to make up for the slightly later mutas that he's going to have. But Jaedong's producing lings right now. Here comes Effort with pair of lings. Looks like both of them build some drones instead of saving up larva for 3 eggs full of lings right off the bat. So both of them are just trickling them in right now. And Effort is not going to get... I think Jaedong does have an Overlord in Effort space. So he should... No, actually he doesn't yet. So he doesn't know exactly what Effort's doing it. Oh, he does it the natural. Okay, but he doesn't know whether it's speed first or lair first. Anyway, here's Effort in front of Jaedong space, probably looking for a break to get in.
Yeah, so Jaedong's lair is going to get up a little bit earlier, but oh wow, effort running his speedlings
Oh,
by.
whoa!
Oh my gosh, Jaedong caught
What?
sleeping. He's got a creep colony going. No, that's his spire going down. But if he loses any
Oh my
drones, then
god.
effort will take a huge advantage here. It looks like he's going to lose. No, he's targeting the spire. He's going to try and kill the spire off while it doesn't have enough health.
Oh!
Almost kills it off. Oh my god, there's like 30 health left on that spire. If he drilled that spire down in time, that would have been absolutely epic.
Oh, look
And
at
he's
this.
going back in for another attack, but the drones, I think, are going to fight it off. The spire, I think, is enough built that it's not going to get damaged. Oh, it cancels the spire!
Oh, it got
It
canceled!
cancels the spire! Oh my god, Jaedong canceled his spire!
Wow. I mean, yeah, the spire of of effort's going to be ahead. And Jaedong, of course, lost some resources there, and I'm not sure if he was mining his natural. Although, no, he was mining his natural at the same time too. So effort taking a bit of a lead here. Although I do wonder if he should have gone for the drones first, because I don't think Jaedong had speed at the very moment when the Zerglings ran in. So I don't know whether it was the best idea to go for the spire or not. He did get it down barely, but at the same time, Jaedong's replacing it, and he's not going to be that far behind in terms of spire timing to get hurt by any air. But, you know, obviously Jaedong did lose resources because he lost a third of the cost of Aspire. And, you know, certainly effort right now looks like he's got fewer lings than Jaedong, actually. So Jaedong may have produced a lot of lings. There's effort's lings coming out. Jaedong with probably about the same number, actually, but it's going to come down to concave, of course. Jaedong with a couple more. I think this is going to be a mistake for effort if he goes in. Jaedong might be going for a big counterattack here, trying to finish effort off or do enough damage to him before the mutas come out. And no, it looks like he's going to back off. But the spire timing, like I said, is going to be pretty similar here. There's a spire for both players. So I don't know. I think maybe it would have been better for effort to snag a few drones of Jaedong's instead of going for that spire.
Yeah, it definitely would have been a little bit better for him to snipe some drones because things have kind of evened out now. And actually, now he's going to go in. He's probably going to pick off a couple drones. No! Huge Zergling battle going in here. Jaedong stops his drones to confuse Effort's Zerglings, and that might give him a slight advantage. He needs to drive it off. It looks like Effort has a couple more Zerglings in this battle, but Jaedong is going to have quicker reinforcements coming in here, and Effort runs off. Now, Effort's Mutalisks are already on the way, so again, he's going to have an opportunity. No, he's not, because Jaedong also has his Mutalisks out. So again, things have kind of evened out. Effort went for the early speed, and it didn't really do him much good. And Jaedong's Spire was delayed, but that really didn't do Effort much good either. So things generally kind of evened back out again. Effort getting his second gas up a little bit quicker. Oh, Effort going in to Jaedong's back door. He's going to pick off one drone.
Oh my god!
2 drones before retreating. So that is actually a huge deal. That's I mean, Jaedong has a lot of drones, so it's not catastrophic, but Jaedong's going to have to do some damage to himself if he's going to come back in this.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised he didn't stay longer over the drone line there. Maybe he was afraid of some Scourge popping out and catching his mutas. But it looks like Jaedong in big trouble here. I think he took a couple hits from the Scourge, and now his drones are... Whoa, no, but Jaedong has countered inside of Effort's main. That's what's going on here. So Effort might lose a couple of... drones here. I'm not sure if he actually did, but more mutas now coming into Effort's main, and I'm not sure who has more mutas right now. Effort seems a little bit hesitant to engage Jaedong, of course, otherwise he'd be defending himself at that natural instead of losing Overlords, and that could have been the difference. I mean, Effort has been losing Overlords the entire time since air has been out for Jaedong. I don't know if you noticed, but I think that's the 4th Overlord snipe, so he might be hurt on minerals here, and hence stopping his production, of course, on food also. And looks like Jaedong
no!
harassed there.
Oh!
And
Offensive
Jaedong
drones!
Oh my god! Offensive sunken time?
Oh, he just had him rallied. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, I thought we were going to see some offensive sunkens. Oh, man. But yeah, Jaedong has been picking off Overlords and distracting mining with those Zerglings. I don't think he got any drones, but he was distracting Effort's mining that whole time. So Effort has gotten a little bit behind there, finally picking off one of Jaedong's Overlords. But at the very least, I think Jaedong has managed to even things up with those couple drones that he lost to Effort's Zerglings, or to Effort's Mutalisks, rather. So this is a crazy, crazy game. Usually Zerg versus Zergs don't even last this long, and so this is just a testament to the level of skill we've got here. I think Effort might have a couple less Mutalisks at this point, too.
Yeah, I mean, I think Jaedong has just, like you said, denied the gas, and this time he's going to get 3 drones, get mining gas, and the Lings get in. I don't know if he's going to have enough time here with the Lings to do some damage. It looks like Jaedong's unwilling to use his Mulisks here. Oh, no, he is going to go in, but he needs to be careful. There's so many Scourge around, doing decent micro, but getting caught with a couple of Scourge. More Scourge coming in against Jaedong. Jaedong running away. Jaedong continuing to run away, and Jaedong runs away from this encounter, but he did take down 3. Oh, no! During this time, Jaedong's 2 Lings have been killing all sorts of drones inside of Everett's base. So Jaedong, if he can hold off this Mutalisk, will win the game. I am going to call it for Jaedong because he's killed off so many drones. And now if Jaedong can only hold on, he will win this game. But Everett on the warpath, he knows he needs to do enough damage to Jaedong, and he's going to go for Jaedong's drones now.
Yeah, Jaedong, I think, has 1 or 2 less Mutalisk. Effort has managed to come back and kill off more of those Mutalisks, but I think he has killed more drones. Jaedong has only lost a couple more drones, and Effort has lost several drones. More Scourge coming in here. If he can land any of those Scourge, it will be epic. No, actually, I was wrong. Jaedong does seem to have more Mutalisks. It's so hard to tell, but I think Jaedong does have more Mutalisks in there. Scourge coming in! Oh my god, Scourge destroy! Oh, Mutalisks! Jaedong with a ton of Mutalisks in the air, and Effort with no Mutalisks in the air right now. Only those Scourge, which are going to get microed off, and now Jaedong can just run in and either pick off drones or just use his air advantage to secure his lead. Look at this, 4 drones mining minerals for Effort. This game is over. The master of ZVZ has secured his throne.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Effort was just about, you know, to get higher statistically. It was about to become statistically significant. Oh, but GG. I even did, this is how much of a nerd I am, I did a student's t-test to see whether Effort was statistically ahead, and it was an insignificant statistical advantage that he had, Moletrap. I think it was like 2%.
Okay.
And he was not below 0.05. And I don't know what that means. Is Jaedong, what is his streak right now in ZVZ? That could have been 7? Is that what it was? I don't know. Looked kind of like a 2.
I'm not sure if he's played any other ZVZ since then. Let me check real quick. But yeah, that was some really spectacular play. I for a moment there, I thought that Effort was ahead because his Mutalisks split up, and it looked like he had a lot more. But I didn't realize Jaedong had so many in that clump. So Jaedong is on a 7-game Zerg win streak right now.
Yeah, I just checked at the same time. Wow, Effort almost became better than Jaedong. If you just want to that Zerg, he would be statistically relevant. But no, Jaedong keeps his throne, and it's going to be very hard for Effort to ever overtake him, I think, because of just how well Jaedong played this entire game. All right, guys, thank you guys for watching. We don't have enough time to commentate anymore, so GG, and see you guys around.